What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Big 12 Team Builder Dynasty. We have a special guest here today. It's you. It's you. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, hey.
I'm here. No, I was gonna psych you guys. It was gonna be like,
you're blanking
like,
out.
Who's the special guest? Like, what are they talking
You were
about?
blanking out on me, man. I'm looking at you like he's gonna say something. He's gonna say something. Please say something.
I just like to mess with people.
Apparently.
Well, what do we have here? We have number 15 Amarillo, number 13 Denver Tech. This game is big in the Big 12 West. Everything's big in the Big 12, especially conference races.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a lot riding here, and as you guys can see, Andre Brandt now has to check out, and he actually will not return to the game. Okay. Spoiler alert.
Bobby Greer time, though. Bobby Greer was a big recruit. You know, he came into here. He was anticipating that he would be the starting quarterback, and we see him score a touchdown there. He was passed over by Andre Brandt, who you talked me into putting at quarterback instead of running back, I believe.
I talked you into that?
Yeah, position changes.
Wow, well that's terrible because basically then I had a hand to play in Denver Tech's continued dominance.
Yeah.
Now most people would be like, Goldie, what are you talking about? They got 2 conference losses and they're basically out of it, right? I mean,
no, far from it.
Yeah. So don't believe everything. I don't know what I'm going with this.
Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe the hype.
Don't believe the anti-Denver Tech propaganda, fake news, trash. Don't believe it. They're still in the mix. They are still alive. They can still win. It's going to be up to Amarillo, Midland State, and Gansu to stop them. But what in the world is going on here? That looks like a interception.
That's a big-time linebacker making that play. Frank Larson. He's always coming through.
Larson
for the Dillos. All right, let's take a look at Amarillo here. And the number 15 team in their second possession here. Justin Davis is going to get 9 yards. 3rd and 1. They're going to pick up the first down. So now they're up past the 50 for the first time in the game. 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Big bomb. Nice catch by John Hunter for 29.
You know, Davis has really been killing it this year for Amarillo. They have a high-powered offense. And, you know, guys like Ezekiel Henry, Griffin Rivers, Ryan Bradshaw, everybody's pitching in here. You got a 3rd and goal situation. Looks like they were down at the 1-yard line previously. But Justin Davis will score.
We might have missed one. Blame the editor. This time it was me.
For time constraints.
Yes. Here's a little option play for Bobby Greer. He's going to fumble the football, and guess what? The Dillos scoop and score. It's going to be 14-7. Oh, and a little late hit there, too. Go figure. Juice Robinson, a custom rename.
Wow.
Yeah, so Brian Street.
Juice.
Yeah. Nice job, buddy.
Give me a scoop of those Cocoa Puffs.
I'm confused.
That's not how that one goes, is it?
No. It's good to have you back, man. It's good to have you back.
I'm rusty. I'm rusty, but I'm working through it. I'm fighting.
You're not rusty. Look at this hit, though. Look at this big, huge hit on Bobby Greer. So, hey, does Bobby Greer have to come out of the game? Yep. And look at this. No. Just boom. And he is loving it. He's pumped up.
He's happy that he injured somebody?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. Big time douche. 3rd and 10.
So who's playing quarterback now for Denver Tech?
Not Scott Thomas. It's somebody with gloves.
Is it Dustin Miller?
It looks like Dustin Miller.
And he's chucking it.
Almost picked. You gotta, like, he was an athlete.
Yeah.
You know, he could play some quarterback. But here comes Bobby Greer. He does check back in here late in the second quarter. 14-10 game, and Scott Thomas up the middle for a first down. 15-yard run. 2:16 to go. Greer is almost going to get picked off again, and this time by a douche. Ricky Reynolds. He's been all over Bobby Greer tonight.
Yeah, Dustin Miller tackled short there. 3rd and 9. There's Greer.
Oh,
the flip. And Dustin Miller for 10.
You got to make those tackles, man. You got to stop them, because that's going to lead to 7 points if you don't. Bobby Greer is into the end zone. 17-14, Denver Tech. So they continue to roll. Minute 38 left to go. Nice pass. Good yak. yards after the catch for John Hunter. 2nd and 10. 1 minute, 25 seconds to go. Nice little catch and throw there. Ryan Bradshaw. Big target. Good player. Good receiver. 1st and 10 here. Minute 20, 23. Bomb out to the right. Got him. That's Griffin.
Griffin Rivers with the touchdown. How about that?
Good old Griffin. Griffin. Griffon, River. Okay, where's
21-17. Dillo's looking good here.
They do.
You know, this Denver Tech team is like, they're a little bit undermanned relative to the last couple of years, so they're beatable. They're beatable by these other good teams in our conference.
I mean, we talked about this in the preview, and by we, I mean me. We talked about this in the preview. Look at this catch! Hold the phone there. Did you see that? The dive to the right. Unbelievable catch for Denver Tech. But this is what they do. This is what they do. This is who they are. They make great plays. But to your point, they're starting to become a little bit uncharacteristic this season. There's a penalty, going to move them back 5 yards. But to your point about Amarillo, they are playing well with Justin Davis at quarterback. There's a reason why they moved on from Nate Galveston. Bobby Greer going to take even more punishment as he gets into the end zone for a touchdown, but he's happy, he's moving, he's up and moving. He seems fine to me. So touchdown at Denver Tech, and they go up by 3. And good blocking there by Amarillo's O-line, and this is going to be completed. The back shoulder throw to Griffin Rivers for 41. Going to move the chains big time. 1st and 10 here, and Justin Davis, the big guy, is going to go down for a sack. That's Atari Barclay. It's going to be 3rd and 14, and the cornerback blitz, and it's going to be picked off. What a catch down the sideline. What a play call by Denver Tech's defense, though.
Yeah, that one, that really worked out there. 2nd and 2. Big run for Greer. That's going to be 15. He's racking up a lot of yardage, and I think the whole defensive line jumped on that one.
They're going to call okay, so the false start, they caused them to jump, I guess, so they're going to move back 5. And now Denver Tech is moving backwards even further, so negative yard loss there.
2nd and 16 screen. Oh, and a trip up and great blocking.
Come on.
Inside the 5. Dustin Miller for 36.
That's unreal. So they lost contain. They lost contain here. Not good in a 3-point game, and then what? That's unnecessary. You don't do that. Nick Burns trying to show off. NFL films are going to look at that and be like, dude, what are you doing?
He's an acrobat.
Are you seeing things? I love it, though. I love it. 31-21, up by 10. Denver Tech. Go freaking figure, man. On the road, too. This would be a huge W for that program this season. 3rd and 4. Amarillo not going away, though. Touchdown, Brandon Lee for 9. Okay, they're coming back. They will kick the extra point to go down by 3. 53 seconds. Bobby Greer getting sacked. Gonna move to 2nd and 14. That's Matt Douglas. Here's 3rd and 14. End of the 3rd quarter. Brian Dawson gets 7. They're gonna have to give the ball to Amarillo. So Amarillo does move the football past the 50-yard line, and here they come with 5:55 left to go in this 4th quarter. 3rd and 7. Good pass protection. Thrown off the back foot, though, and it's almost picked off. Would have been a huge play for Tech. It's now 4th and 7, and Amarillo is going to kick this crucial field goal up and good. 3rd and 5 for Greer and the rush. Pass completed, and a nice extra effort by Craig Reed for 27 to get up past the 50. Pump fake, Greer, deep shot, and caught by Craig Reed again. He's made a couple really nice catches so far in this game. 3rd and 7. Yeah, go figure. Another screen pass, and it looks like Techie is going to have to kick a field goal. So 34-31.
Amarillo charging here. John Hunter for 12. We'll have 2nd and inches here. 2 minutes left, down by 3. So let's see if they can at least get the field goal to tie Time is a factor, though.
Yes, here's a little draw play. That's actually going to work out. Brandon Lee for 12. Move the chains. First and goal. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Is Justin Davis going to make a play? He's going to go down for 8 yards. It's a big-time sack. Second and goal. They're going to call that draw play yet again, and some nice moves by Ezekiel Henry. They're going to get that sack yardage back. That's an 8-yard play. Third and goal. Davis scrambling. He's going to throw on the run for Griffin Rivers, who makes the reception for the touchdown. So Amarillo takes the late lead, 38-34. That's a big play for the Dillos.
Yeah, and Justin Davis just died on that play. He just face planted. I think he's okay. We'll see. 50 seconds here. Denver Tech bombing it, and gonna be 4th and 3 now. So 45 seconds. Denver Tech, game on the line.
Oh, big hit.
Oh my God!
He's falling backwards. And Amarillo, Denver Tech has 2 timeouts left. This game, guys, is over. And you could see Scott Thomas. He was sitting there. He was trying his best to keep upright. He's like, I gotta keep up.
Well, that game ended with a thud.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, but that's all right. It was pretty close the whole way through. It was fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Good job, Amarillo. Good job. I
bet the Dillo fans are excited that they finally got a big win. I think this is the first time they've beaten Denver Tech in a series.
It may be in gameplay. I don't know.
This is the first time.
Okay.
I want to say. McAllen versus Ardmore. We have a top 10 matchup here. McAllen's given you some issues over the years, but, over the last few seasons, you have been whipping them pretty good.
Yes, and you know what's funny about this week is that's kind of the theme I'm noticing is that this is the week of teams that have been giving other teams fits. McAllen, we get McAllen. You get Midland State. You get the idea. Fits. Yeah, that's going to be the title of the video here. I don't know if that's true.
No, it's a horrible title.
Third and goal here. Here's a touchdown to Willie Nelson for 6 yards, and that's going to get 6. Grayson Stanfield has 6 completions for 68 yards.
Andres Buckley, custom recruit in his senior season. Is he a factor in the Heisman race still this year?
He is not.
Has not been putting up the numbers of last year?
Nope. They're really running this techie offense through Billy Adams.
So they're definitely throwing Abraham Young, guys like that.
You've been out of it for a little while.
Yeah, I know.
With the series.
That's okay.
3rd and 5 is going to turn into 3rd and 6 as Billy Adams goes backwards. Here's your 3rd and 6 play off his back foot, and Adams just throws it in the dirt. Unfortunately, they're going to have to kick a field goal.
Why is that unfortunately? For you?
For us, yeah. There's a lot more Ardmore fans than you give us credit for.
I know. I'm saying you should be happy. You should be happy.
Good play.
You're putting on this little objectivity hat that says, "Oh, that's so unfortunate for them," and inside you're like, "Yes."
A little bit. That's normally how it goes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm playing this game. I want them to win. I want to win these games, guys. I want to get to a championship again. That's the goal here. Darnell Savage is going to allow for that to happen for sure. We got a 17-3 lead. Before the second quarter's even done, we're already in the double digits. Gotta love it.
There's a good throw by Billy Adams. Here's Andres Buckley picking up 7. So he's looking solid so far. 2nd and 3. Oh.
Good play. Good play, Derek Andrews. Gotta love that play, man. Remember when we were talking about how bad he was when he was a freshman?
Yeah.
And now he was actually an All-American as a freshman, somehow.
Well, Jamar Diggs has been big for the T-Wolves.
Yep. It's going to be a 17-6 game as we see a huge kick by Kobayashi. He's going to drill this, getting even more points for McAllen. But a big-time throw here to Aaron Golden, one of my top recruits. My nice little finds here. He was not actually a top recruit, but he was one of mine for sure.
Oh, Wiggins down at
the 1 yard line. Brent Guerrero going to get in for Ardmore's 3rd touchdown of the game. It's now 24-6. 42 seconds here. Billy Adams feeling some pressure, and looky. We talked about him. Jamar Diggs is going to say, look what I found. He breaks off one tackle, misses a second. He's got one man to beat. Oh. He's going to turn the corner, and he's gone. That's a pick 6 by Jamar Diggs. The safety is going to go all the way for a 31-point first half.
Okay.
We are dominating McAllen now.
I can respect that.
Yeah, you better respect it, boy.
31-6.
Yeah. We're killing them.
Yeah. McAllen is just no match. They're no match for this team.
We might have spoke too soon. Derek Andrews, we were just singing his praises. Like, what are you doing? Get back there. You're a safety. Get back there. So touchdown McAllen, but why did we show kickoffs? Are we going to get this score back, guys? Xavier Wiggins has got good blocking in front of him, and he's got the sideline. He's got one man to beat. Oh, he busts off the tackle. No time left, though, and he's going to get dropped at the 1-yard line. Screw that.
100-yard return.
Screw it.
How do you get a 100-yard return and you don't get a touchdown out of it?
It's ridiculous.
Unreal.
He's got the momentum, dudes. He's got the momentum.
Now, you couldn't have dove?
I tried.
Yeah.
It might have, cost us. I think the X button, cost us. It slowed you down. Your legs have to go backward for us to catch you. I don't know. Dudes, it's garbage, man. I worked hard for that kickoff touchdown. Come on. God. All right, 31-20. We're up 11 now as McAllen seems to be coming back a little bit. Nice blocking there.
Oh.
Just destroying us. Our linebackers and our corners here. And Kobayashi's going to try it for another big-time kick, but he's going to miss left.
Just straight.
Yeah, I mean, he's got some leg. He's got some big-time leg. 2nd and 3 is going to turn into 3rd and 11 after the sack. Chris Bryant, not the baseball player. 3rd and 11. Stanfield going to fire it out to Darnell Savage. And look at how many guys that has to tackle Darnell Savage. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 McAllen Matadors have to come in and enclose Darnell Savage just to get him down. But that's a really nice throw right in the breadbasket for the top receiver. We will get a touchdown to Eric Buchanan to make it 38-20. And to end the third quarter, Billy Adams gets hit in the backfield pretty hard. He will come back into the game, though. Eric Buchanan busts off one tackle. He's going to turn this into 35, so good catch and throw to Buchanan from Stanfield. And nice job by Xavier Wiggins to find himself into the end zone to avoid the 1-yard line monster. He gets his touchdown.
It's good effort. Third down screen. No.
Stopped it.
4th and 4.
Got to stop him here. We don't need no garbage touchdowns, guys. No garbage touchdowns. But
run, Billy.
Billy Adams going to throw a dot to Charles Brady here for 10, and that's going to be it. So Ardmore gets a big-time W as the number 5 team in the land over number 9. We will probably most definitely be moving up in the rankings depending on if anybody in front of us loses. So good job by Ardmore to win yet again coming off that Shreveport loss.
Yeah,
it still stings a little bit.
Well, now we will check out Nebraska State and Midland State. I'm back. I'm playing. And one of our mods, Diabolist, I don't know if he's going to be happy about this. Maybe there's good reason to be, to be excited that I'm playing because I can't play defense. I can't tackle. I'm rusty. But I do cheese a little bit. And I don't know if you've been cheesing quite as much as I usually do.
No, I usually
don't. We'll see. I've never played a game with Bubba Robinson, so this is uncharted territory for me, and I'm rolling out to my left.
Yeah, you can usually tell who's playing the game, right?
Oh, sure.
You're a rollout guy, you're a deep drop back guy.
Check this out, though. That was a throw into traffic.
Yeah. I mean, you're playing a dangerous game here with Bubba.
Yeah. Check that out. Tariq Sims, the athlete. We suck at tight end.
And guys, he's always trying to jump over people, too.
Oh, yeah.
Leading receivers, too. Something I don't do.
Yeah. Now, this is a long drive. You guys see the time on the clock? 2:50 left. I'm not even intentionally running clock. We were just running the football quite a bit. Bubba Robinson goes down here on an option. So he already has 4 carries, taking a lot of hits. It's going to be up to Cody Henderson, who has waited a long time to get a crack at this. He's a redshirt senior, barely ever played. But now I'm going to go with Hargrove, the athlete.
Oh, should have pitched it, man.
Yeah.
At least thought about it.
I was thinking about it. 3rd and goal here. Hargrove's still in the backfield. We got motion going to Dante LaBelle for the touchdown. So Hargrove was an athlete, and he could have played quarterback. But obviously, he's been very good for us at running back. Here's Kent Collins up the middle. He's having himself a Heisman-type season if he can keep Midland in the national championship hunt, even with 2 losses. And we get 2 stiff arms.
Did he stiff arm the same guy?
Yeah. Nick Mays with 2 blows there.
Oh, man.
Collins on 3rd and 4 finds Storm, and there's my crappy tackling dive tackles. Not good.
The suspect defense of Nebraska State is rearing its ugly head here again. So here's Corey Hargrove is still checking in at the quarterback position. Interesting that you're kind of... Remember, we saw this with Denver Tech earlier in the season when they lost Brandt and they lost Greer. So they had to stick with Dustin Miller and Scott Thomas as their quarterback. So it's not uncharted territory for Big 12 teams to be sprinkling in some of their athletes like Hargrove. But a big-time catch to Cody Joseph, big-time throw. Cody Henderson checks back in, though. Runs an option play, does not pick up the first down. It looked like he might have had some lanes there, but 3rd and 2, going to fire to Avery Winston. Who the is that?
He's a walk-on fullback.
What is that?
Yeah.
A drag route to a fullback somehow makes the catch. Little Kyle Jusic.
He played 8-man football in West Nebraska at a school with 400 students in their high school. So he's a 46 overall or something stupid.
Well, he might get a nice little boost there after that touchdown.
Oh, yeah. 3rd and inches here. Midland is throwing. And we got a butt incompletion.
Not a butt fumble, a butt incompletion.
4th and inches. We're mixing it up on defense. Hargrove's out there on defense, but we get the stop. And that's the cheese that we're talking about.
That's the cheese, yeah.
I have to cheese it up a little bit because otherwise you have a 0% chance of success.
I don't really agree with that too much.
Big catch.
I'm not going to agree with that.
Big catch by Derek Smith. 1st and goal. LaBelle running it in, and Nebraska State's up 21-7. So offensively, we're doing fine. We're moving the chains. We're looking good.
Yeah, even despite the backup quarterback, Cody Henderson, you guys are still doing quite well on offense. Here is a nice catch to the right. Really good throw by that Heisman hopeful Kent Collins, and some nice moves by Nick Mays. Interesting that Nick Mays is getting a lot of run here versus Kyle Wagner. I've been seeing in the Sims with Collins at quarterback last couple weeks for Midland State, like they're running Nick Mays quite often. But a really nice play by Carter and the Nebraska State defense to stop Kent Collins. And Collins going to fumble the football. I thought he was down. They won't even review this. Apparently he did fumble. Let's take a look.
It's a fumble.
Yep, it was out. It was out. 3rd and 10 for Nebraska State.
Nothing going on there.
Okay, so Midland State plays some good defense to make sure that that turnover did not turn into points. 1 minute to go. Kent going to toss it out to the right to Blake Storm. Then a big target for him. Not a lot of Colton Yo so far. That's pretty interesting to me. 3rd and 8. Pass completed to Andy McDonald. Adam McDonald.
It doesn't matter. It's a generic name.
Generics.
4th and 4.
Oh! The fake!
Claude Gray.
Oh!
I think I had him. But I did too early.
You did. You freaked the CPU out just a little bit, but he got you. He got you. 2nd and goal. Midland State pulling out all the stops here. They don't want another loss to Nebraska State. It happens like every year, it seems like. It's crazy. But a roughing the passer call on Brent Moore, one of your defensive players. So Kent Collins is moving the ball here. He's going to run in. Yep, he got in.
And the 1-yard line monster almost kept him out. But momentum and physics. It's undefeated.
It's getting a little chippy down there.
Yeah. 21-14. Midland will open the second half with the football, and as you see, they're already charging. But Collins gets wrapped up for a 3-yard loss. So the option game, not very successful so far. No fake here.
Ooh.
And it's going to tuck in for 3.
squeezed it right in there. Here's a nice throw to Jeff Anderson. He's been a nice little factor here while I've been playing for your team.
Oh.
I don't know how he didn't pick that off. That middle linebacker has to make that play. He's got to move on over, make a play on that football, but you know what? Nebraska State gets lucky a little bit here. 3rd and 1, and Corey Hargrove is going to go in for the touchdown. 28-17. So it doesn't seem like Midland State can catch you. Every time that they make a score or they have something good happen to them, you just respond right back.
Indeed. Indeed. But we shall see if it can hold Blake Storm on 3rd and 4. Huge catch and run for 25. Finally tackled there by Scott. It'll be 2nd and 10. Got option all the way here.
Stop it. Good stop. Good stop for NSU. 3rd and 13.
Brenton Ward, senior. 3rd and 13.
Gotta throw that in there. There he is. There's the man, the myth, the legend, Colton Yo for 14. About time there, buddy, that you showed up. Really good timing, though. 28-24. 3rd and 3.
We're running.
Oh, LaBelle is not going to get there. It's going to turn to 4th and 1. And what's the call?
Well, Nebraska State's aggressive. We're aggressive.
We've always been that way.
We've always done this, so we're trying it. And Winston, Avery Winston up the middle, gets 5.
He's going to get hurt. You're going to pay for that.
It's a cost well worth it.
Oh, look at LaBelle. Whoop!
Whoa!
Nice moves by Dante LaBelle.
Some of you may die, but that's a price I'm willing to take.
Yes, the Pixel Men. We can sacrifice the Pixel Men here. 1st and 10 now. Henderson dropping back. Going to fire up the middle. Cody Joseph. Could have been a face mask, potentially. He's going to get 9. 2nd and 1. Hargrove. Is he going to get there? They're going to give him the spot.
Whoa.
Courtesy call for the road team. 2nd and 2. Bringing the blitz here. Richardson, the backup tight end. Sean Richardson going to make this catch. 2nd and 4. And that's a touchdown to Derek Smith. Just you can't cover the slant routes. Everybody runs them. It is what it is. Touchdown, Derek Smith. 35-24. Got to make a stop here if you're Gansu, but they don't. On 2nd and 7, turns into 9. 1st and 10, pass completed to McKinley Harris, trying to make a big play for his quarterback. He's going to get 18. Let's move to 2nd and 10. Washington is coming on in here, and that's going to free up the defensive lineman. Going to make this tackle on Kent Collins. 3rd and 14. Off the back foot and almost picked.
Greg Moore. Pull your head out of the
Blankety blank.
35-27. Henderson's under pressure, and O'Regan drops it.
Okay.
Guys, not looking good. 2nd and 10, we're thinking maybe run some clock here. The bell for nothing, though. So 3rd and 10. Henderson under pressure. I had a man out there, but pocket collapsed. So Midland's going to have a chance at this. I was looking at my A guy out there.
Yep, you had your X. You had Jeff Anderson out there for sure. Here's a little flip to Kyle Wagner. He's going to make a man miss. Zammo going to make the tackle, push Wagner out of bounds. Is this where Midland State can come back? Almost picked, but Wagner's got room to the end zone. He's going to get dropped at about the 12-yard line. Here's a read option, and Collins is going to go down for 5.
Torpedo.
It really looked like it. Here's Brent Moore again. He's been all over Kent Collins tonight.
Yeah, why are they running option, though? That's going to be the question everybody asks. We got incomplete here. Ungermeyer with the deflection. 4th and 14. So this will be the game here for Midland State. Huge game in this division. 4th and 14's got he's short, though.
No!
And he can't make the catch.
Midland State fans, I can see it now. I'm voicing this with you, and I can see the chat in my head. I can see it now. People are pissed. They're either pissed, or there's a lot of people that love Nebraska State. So I hope really know.
It's the latter, but I understand the former. You know, I have a style of play, and it suits this scrappy little team. But it's not over. Midland's alive, guys. They're still in the mix here.
Week 12 is in the books, and we might as well just get into the blowout. 49-10. Not very many people thought that this was going to be close.
Broken Arrow still sitting with one conference victory, and I see down here, overrated. Fumble return for a touchdown, and Saquon Snow with a big touchdown run, 492 to 228.
It was a turnover battle all over the place for both squads, guys.
Wow, Saquon Snow with 165. Aiden Mitchell had 107. It's like an Uba. Looks like Buster Smith had to come in. And 6 of 20 with a pick.
My Christian, just awful.
Not good.
Surprise, surprise, Camu takes down Little Rock. I did not anticipate this whatsoever. So you know what? Kansas A&M, they're starting to win some games here later on in conference, which is kind of impressive to me. And they're really holding on to that potential bowl bid.
Yeah, 5-5. Little Rock a little bit disappointing, down to 2-4 in conference, but they can still, if they can close out about 8-4, I think they'll be happy with that, and they will survive. LaQuinton Evans had 185 and 2 touchdowns, and 55 rushing, so that was big for him.
Yeah, Jamil Carter got involved as well. Not very many receptions for Jamil in the offense, but he did get involved with the carries. He had 9 carries for 60-plus yards, which is nice to see. Jake Reyes, 10 completions of 19 attempts for 90 yards and a touchdown, 52%. That's so much for I keep saying it every week, but I have to remind people, so much for my Heisman pick.
But 97 and 2. 97 and 2. Doug Flores, 114 with a touchdown. So the Jamil Carter Bowl, he did not get the best of his former team. His former team got the best of him.
That's a good spin on this. You know what? When I was doing the previews, I should have mentioned that. Go ahead. Talk about it. Yuck it up. You bit him in the butt again.
We did okay with our backup quarterback. 412 to 457. We got shredded on defense yet again. Collins with 328. Negative 10 rushing, though. We did blow up quite a bit of those 3 options in the backfield. Blake Storm led the team with 113. And Cody Henderson, our backup quarterback, again, who waited. He's been waiting 4 years to get on the field, and he played okay. I think he played pretty well. I mean, compare him versus Bubba, I think they're about the same.
They're both lefties.
Yeah.
So you got that working for you. We talked about this one. Amarillo, I think, got a little bit lucky for the fact that Andre Brandt got hurt and had to come out of the game. So Bobby Greer, from the very get-go, from the start, basically the start of the game, the first quarter, had to come in. He stayed into the game. He actually did get hurt at one point during this game as well, as you guys saw. And I think that's really the difference in this game. So Amarillo, their offense came through. We knew that offense was going to play against Denver Tech, especially being at home. However, you can't ever predict injuries, and I think that's really the big reason why.
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough loss. Denver Tech drops to 3-3 in conference.
And of course, this game 45-27. Ardmore takes care of McAllen. I love it. The offense started to come on in the second quarter. 24 points. One of those big-time touchdowns with that interception, that pick 6
off of
Billy Adams. No, not really. No, I don't really know what was up with that, but I think the time of possession just kind of favored both teams there. We were trading possessions every now and then, but
yeah. Stanfield played pretty well. Savage with a touchdown. The usual suspects all got in the end zone. Then we see Billy Adams with 207 and 2. Buckley with 58 rushing. Brady with 2 scores.
That's going to be it for Week 12. Let's go ahead and move on to Week 13 preview. Lucky number 13. And these BCS ranks are up to date because we are actually in Week 13. We got Shreveport and Kansas A&M, ACU at McAllen, Ardmore at Broken Arrow in the Okie Classic. And we have Amarillo number 8 against Nebraska State. And these next few weeks, we'll just preview those in a couple seconds here, but we have to play this up a little bit. These last 2 weeks of Big 12 play are going to be huge for Amarillo, Nebraska State, Denver Tech, and Midland State.
Yeah, they're all alive. Midland at 4-2 in conference, but they have to get through Denver Tech, and then they have to get through Amarillo. So they have a tough road to hoe there. And, we have a tough road to hoe. We got to beat Amarillo, Denver Tech. Amarillo has to beat us, and then they have to beat Midland. So one of these teams is going to go 2-0 down the stretch, and they will probably win the division to probably take on Ardmore or Shreveport in the Big 12 championship.
I would honestly say that we probably, as Ardmore, probably has the toughest last 2 games compared to Shreveport. I would argue that.
Let's see, Camu, Broken Arrow versus, you got Little Rock and ACU.
Yeah, I think we have probably the toughest.
No, I say Shreveport.
Really?
Yeah.
Little Rock's kind of fallen off a little bit. Camu's coming on. They've gotten on a little bit of a hot streak. Of course, Broken Arrow is going to come up and play in that Okie Classic too. So we got a rival, and then we got ACU, an interdivision opponent. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. This whole week 13, 14, it's all going to be tough, guys. So if we would like to make our picks right here, right now, we can do that.
Shreveport, Camu, Shreveport.
I am going to take Shreveport. I think that defense is just way too good. Total defense number 2. Not oftentimes you see that. A lot of times you see with user teams, especially with gameplay, your rushing defense is always going to be in the top 5. I mean, look at Camu's rush defense, number 6. So rush defense is always pretty good for user teams, but when you look at that total defense, that's really, really telling, guys. Number 2 in the nation, and then that offense, that points per game is really going to do good things for Shreveport. So I'm going to take Shreve as well.
AC McAllen, tough one here. McAllen's offense kind of sucks this year, and the defense isn't there either. So I don't know how they've won 6 games. Something tells me they will drop to 6-5 after meeting up with ACU.
Now, it depends on if we show this game. It depends on if we show this game, which I don't think that we will, because nothing really is riding on this game.
However, show it every year.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, we got the other big games, so probably not.
We might throw it in. We might just throw it in. We might have ourselves a nice... we might be nice to the fans out there. We might throw it in here. But if we show it, I'll take McAllen. If we show it, I think... Nope, I take that back. If we show it, I'll take ACU. If we don't show it, we leave it up to the sim. I'm going to take McAllen because that Denver Techie style of offense, they tend to like that. They tend to like that. So I'll take McAllen in a sim. I'll take ACU if it's shown. Ardmore, Broken Arrow. I don't think that this is going to happen for Uba this year. I'm taking Ardmore.
Well, Uba has a lot riding on this because they have Shotgun Smith and Timmy Tran visiting. And they need a quarterback for the future, unless Chad Masters is going to be the guy. But, Uba could really, really use this W. I think they're better than 3-7, but they'll take care of business. They'll keep it a little bit close, but, I'll take Ardmore by 17. Nebraska State also has a lot of visiting prospects. We have a good class shaping up. I feel like Amarillo's offense is a buzzsaw, though, and I think they're going to torch us. So I'm worried about that. I'm going to pick Amarillo, but I'm going to play this one as well with my P-Dogs. I don't know how that's going to shape out, but Justin Davis, I like the Dillos.
Yeah, I'm going to take Amarillo in this one as well, even though if it's on the road, your offense is going to have to come through every single possession in order to beat Amarillo. They're going to score. They're going to get their points. 36.1 per game, number 10 in the nation. Like they're gonna score. Now, as long as the CPU does some of the smart things that they do in CPU versus CPU, not throwing third down screens all over the place, like things that we can't control, then I think that Amarillo is definitely going to be in play to beat you guys. They should, number 8 against number 20, but hey, in Grand Island, anything can happen, and the Prairie Dogs out at Nebraska State. All those fans are feeling it right now. They're loving the P-Dogs, the P-Dog Nation. Odessa State and Little Rock. This is always one of my most favorite matchups in all the Big 12 Team Builder series, mostly because of how close these games have been and how fun these games have been. If everybody remembers Hale Paris. Remembers that game? Gunnar Rivers got hurt at that game, and Paris Austin diving catch in the end zone to win the game. Unreal. Cameron Willis, just throwbacks, guys. Good memories, good memories. But I'm going to take This is tough because both teams have some pretty good offensive pieces. What do you think? What do you got?
I would lean towards Little Rock.
Give me some leads here.
I trust Evans over Triple J. Evans hasn't really had his moment, I mean, I think he'll get there. I think this is going to be a building block year for this Little Rock team. To probably next year, I think, is when they're going to explode.
Yeah, the more that I'm looking at these numbers, though, the more I'm leaning towards Little Rock as well. -11 for turnover differential for Odessa State. And that, again, comes down to the quarterback play. And then when you look at the passing offense, number 3 against number 5, you kind of got to go with Little Rock. I mean, look at the total offense, 433 to 393. I'm going to go with Little Rock here. I think Odessa State probably looking at a 5-7 season again.
All right, Midland State at Denver Tech. Now, Denver Tech is still alive in the Western Division, so their Big 12 championship hopes still in play. Midland, even losing to Nebraska State, they are still in play. The winner is functionally eliminated from contention, so it's a knockout game.
Pretty much.
Is Midland going to clutch up and get it done here?
I'm going to say that they are. I'm going to say that they are. It depends on what the injury status is for Andre Brandt, of course. If he's out for... he was out the whole game, right? He was out the whole game, so you don't know if he's out for multiple weeks. But I'm going to take the Heisman hopeful. And Kent Collins, I think that Midland offense is just way too good. And, Denver Tech is good, and then they're at home. This is clutch time. This is when you have your Heisman moment. And I think Kent Collins is going to get that done. The big question mark here is, so like you said, Denver Tech gets a win here over Midland State, right? Midland moves to 4-3. Tech moves to 4-3. Then Tech has to play Nebraska State. If Nebraska State gets a win, basically then those two teams are playing off for a title appearance.
Yeah.
Again, so all you Tech haters out there, you thought they were dead. They're not dead yet. It's unreal. You can't kill them. They're like cockroaches. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for week number 13 preview and, of course, the week 12 action in the Big 12. Say that 5 times fast. Big 12 action in week 12. All right, let us know in the comment section what you thought about Week 12. What were your takeaways? What are some things that you're looking forward to in week number 13?
I'm looking forward to some Monday Night Football. Monday afternoon football.
Oh, my God. Who makes these schedules?
Monday afternoon. Classes canceled.
November 12th, baby.
Yeah.
We're right ahead of Thanksgiving.
Oh,
interesting. Well, I think it's going to be yet again another pivotal week for Big 12 team builder teams in week number 13. So guys, make your picks in the Google Forms linked here in the premiere and in the description comment section below. It's all over the place for you guys to be taking part in that weekly contest to try to compete for a Team Builder Dynasty Series prize for the next series. So with that, we will see you guys next Saturday for Week 13 action. As always, peace.